Hey parents, it's Mrs. Linehan, and I am just reaching out to you regarding Distinguished Young Women. I wanted to connect with you about what's happening with the club and the competition now that it's officially October. I'm excited that this is the month that the deadline is for the competition on Halloween. So I'm really hoping that we get some good turnout for the girls to actually participate in the competition this year. They do have the option, though, of doing the club version instead. If that's the most that they want to do in terms of involvement, that's fine as well. So I wanted to draw your attention to the Week at a Glance, which is right here. And this has a lot of information on it. And I do keep it updated. When the week is turned blue, that means it's updated. So if you get a little further into it in November, December, I haven't updated those slides yet, but you can see what is updated if it's blue. And so on the sidebar here, there's a number of resources that you could use to help your daughter get started if she's anxious to get started with Distinguished Young Women, as I always am. But I understand that it's the fall season and a lot of girls are still actively involved with different activities and sports for the fall seasons. And it's also Brookfield Central's homecoming week this week. So I know that's pulling at a lot of people's attention right now. But I did want to make you aware of some things that are happening that they could start getting active if they choose to do that. So what they could be doing this week is signing up for the boot camps. We just confirmed a couple of dates at both Dixon Elementary School and also at Brookfield Elementary School for later in October. And then we also just signed on with the Pabst Mansion that we get to go in and do some assembling of the trees and lights for the holiday season. And those dates are in early November. So the girls can sign up on the Sign Up Genius if they are interested in doing that. If you would like to be involved, parents, in terms of coming along, helping to chaperone, that sort of thing, I'm always open to having some extra adult supervision. And not that I'm worried about these girls, but it's always nice to have another set of hands on board. So the other thing that they could do is sell the Lou Malnati's gift certificates. Those are really easy to sell. They're $13 for a 9-inch frozen pizza. You sell the certificate. Once we order them, I give the girls the certificates and then they just deliver them to whoever ordered them. They get $5 of fundraising credit for every certificate that they sell. They could also sell ads for the program book, and it's a gorgeous weekend, so maybe going out and checking out some of these local businesses would be a good idea for this weekend. So there's information over here on the sidebar in the community fundraising forms, information that you can give to businesses that explains exactly how they can be involved and what level of sponsorship that they can do. So it's a little bit easier to maybe sell those in October when it's nice and sunny than to maybe go to businesses once the weather turns. So maybe consider doing that. Other ways that they could get involved is just to sign up for the competition if they're ready to do that, if they're ready to make that commitment. I'm really excited to see as this develops. We've got some good, I guess, already interest from the east side, which is exciting because we are usually more heavily dominated with Brookfield Central just because I teach there, I guess. But we do have a number of girls from Brookfield East already signed up. So I'm hoping that we kind of balance this out a little bit citywide and get some more East girls. And we also are right on the cusp of possibly having an Elm Grove program built into our Brookfield program on the same date. We need to have at least 3 Elm Grove girls in order to have a separate Elm Grove program on the same day, but scored individually as an Elm Grove group. If we don't get 3 girls, we'll have a different way of handling and still including our Elm Grove girls in our program. But it would be nice to have a competition where we actually select 1 Elm Grove representative to go onto the state program as well. So if you have any questions for me, please reach out, but I am excited to get this started, and happy fall, everyone. Have a great weekend.